In this video, we're going to look at two different routes for the end of level 2. The first being the quote-unquote normal run, except the cutscene skip at the end, I guess. And the second one was discovered by runner iSlide. I'll link his video in the description. And it does things a little differently. He says that it's not only more difficult, but also slower. And I agree that it's more difficult, but I think it might be faster. I think it has the potential to be faster, even if it's a little less consistent. So we're going to watch two different clips of the end of level 2, both starting at the same moment when you hit that first switch that summons the bot. But the first one is going to be using the old route, and the second one will be using this new route. And we'll watch the first one and then the second one and watch them side by side and talk about the differences. So here's the first route. The things that you have left to do in this level, you have to blow up this robot that's carrying a capsule and have the capsule fall into the acid. You have to fly to Dr. Schweitzer's cell and look at him so the game knows that you found him. And you have to go to the end and destroy your ship to skip the cutscene. So here's that first thing. Blow up the bot with that switch and the capsule falls into the acid. And then we fly back through here to minimum security to look at Dr. Schweitzer's cell. And then after we look at Dr. Schweitzer's cell, that being right here, we have to go through the checkpoint to medium security, which is a big bottleneck. And it's very annoying to get through because there's these two Raz 2s that spawn in that they often will block your path even if you kill them. So it's more consistent to let them fly at you like I did there and let them come out of the tunnel before you go through. But that's like a 5-second consistent time loss. And if you try and fly through without letting them come out, it can be like a 8 to 10 second ordeal. So that's a big time loss at the end of this level that I would love a way to get around. So right out there, blowing up our ship skips the last cutscene. And here now we'll go on to the newer route, starting from the same point, but we don't go back to minimum security the same way, making a save for safety there. First, you go to this area, which happens to be right above that room with the bot and the acid, and you can squeeze a guided missile through those bars to destroy the bot that way. So he drops the capsule into the acid like that. And then when you go back to minimum security here, that second Raz 2 hasn't had a chance to spawn in yet. So you only have one to get past in that little hallway, which is a lot more consistent. And then we find Dr. Schweitzer, and now we can do a death warp to go back through that medium security checkpoint. That's so problematic, and we're right here by the end of the level. And do the cutscene skip again. So there's two things that I think save time here. The first is the death warp makes it so you don't have to fly a little bit of a distance that you do in the old route. And also getting through the medium security checkpoint so much faster, I think is the other thing that saves time. So in these two routes, or in these two clips, the new one finishes like 8 seconds faster than the old one, but I think I played the old one a little bit messier in these recordings. So there's that to take into account. I think it'll end up being like 5 seconds faster in the end to do the new route. But that shot with a guided missile is very hard. It barely fits through those bars, for one thing. And it's also tricky to hit the bot, and you have to hit him in the right way. You have to hit the bot on the top so that the capsule goes down. If you hit the bot on the side with the guided missile, the capsule can go to the side and miss the acid completely, and you fail the trick. So I think what I'm going to do is run the new route with a guided missile in my individual level runs, which I'm grinding right now, and leave the old route for the full game runs.